Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is August 10th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's zoom in here on this quarterly chart and see what we see. The warning was given last week. I said it looked like it was at the top. It was looking very bearish. We did get a pretty good drop, but we may have reached our bottom and we may be bouncing. And now I'm more confident saying we might be bouncing. We made a little bit of a pullback, but is it a profit-taking pullback and then we're going to swing lower? Is it a pullback where we're going to start making all-time highs? That's the question. Here on this quarterly chart, what I see, we do have we came down to that yearly R1. It started acting as support and all. And we're getting a little tail on this red candle right now. The thing is, can we get where we push back above this 540 and back above this yearly R2 level? Just have to kind of like wait and see what happens there. All right, let's go down to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, what I see here is that we did come down to the 50, and well, we're still bullish. We're still above the 10-9 moving average. I have the 9 on my charts, and I don't know if this happened. I think this happened this week, the way the market gapped down, and we're seeing here on this monthly chart, and we bounced here on this 10, and reversing back up. We've gotten back above pivot already on the SPY. I'm kind of expecting the same thing to happen over on the Nasdaq if you watch that video, and see if we're gonna actually head higher. And right now we do have a bearish looking pattern at a top in the right location. We have an evening star also with a 3-candle pattern right here, and we'll be waiting for that next month for confirmation. If this candle doesn't turn green here by the end of the month, we have to kind of like just wait and see. All right, but let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart and see what we see there on the weekly chart. Boom, let's zoom in a little bit here. See, the SPY didn't even come close to this 50 like the Nasdaq did. The Nasdaq came down here and gave me a nice bounce. That's Nasdaq is kind of like so predictable. It's not so predictable. It makes for good trading. The traders in there, it seems like everybody's looking at the same thing. So it's a lot of self-fulfilling prophecies on the Nasdaq when you're trading it. It's a crazy one, but it's a fun one. But as we can see here on the SPY came down to a support 3 level, and it gave you a nice bounce on these SVE pivots, and came back up and filled that gap that was created from the beginning of the week. So again, it is trading good also. So again, it was a lot of good trading for us bulls. We had to be patient and sit on our hands because a few weeks ago, your warning sign was already given that we were kind of heading into a bearish market. We had a bearish engulfing here, back here, and it was kind of like look out, warning, warning. I can't say too much more. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm trying to give you the signs of what may be happening in the market. Now we're at a point where this market is getting ready to bounce and maybe turn around and maybe take all-time highs. We just got to look at that. We do have a downward channel right here. The thing is, once we break out of this channel, some of us like to see it maybe break this last high. I would like to actually really see it get back above pivot, and before I start really selling under the market. A quick easy sell was like I said a few weeks ago. You just sell way out and way down with volatility up. You can still make a lot of money, no trade in there. But there's things that you can do when volatility is high and at different points in the market. That's all I really want to say about that. But as we can see, I believe that we are actually getting ready to turn back to the upside. Don't know. We have to wait till this coming week and see if we can actually make a higher low and a higher high on the weekly chart here. But let's go down to the daily chart and see what we see there on this daily chart, this daily noise. You can see this is where this thing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, we got right down there to that point on Monday, and then we did start reversing back to the upside. Then the following day, we did make a higher low and a higher high. Even though we got a red candle here, it still looks like it's barely just higher low and higher high, and we're making those higher lows and higher highs. That's the thing right now. But it gets back to where, yes, I do want to see it at least break, this 555, this 550 area before I really start Nothing. But just pay attention to what's going on in the market. This is just observing what's here. We need to get above this initial, bullish pattern that had happened there back mid not last week, week before last, when that whole warning sign was giving that this thing may be getting ready to make a serious drop to the downside. And like I say, the market does give you warnings, and that's all I really want to say here and share with you guys. All right, this is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.